his reputation for whatever. I don't know why. I mean, it's a long time ago. But he didn't, so he struggled to find work and find his footing. And he worked as a policeman, he worked as a bartender, he worked as a bouncer, he did all these things, bounced around. So in 1986, I find him, he's working at I can't remember, was it aluminum? It was a company, he was in sales. And he was married to a lovely woman and living in a home in Fort Lauderdale. I went to his house, he grilled me steaks, poured me a drink, and so we just chatted. And he just poured his heart out. He said, there's going to be, my life's pretty good here. The sun's going down in South Florida, it's a beautiful evening. His wife's in fixing dinner, and he goes, there's nothing like baseball. There'll never be something like it for me. So he said, I can't remember his exact words, but he said, when I die, they're going to write on there, here lies a ball player. And so I came home, I wrote the story, very poignant interview, wistful in many ways, Curt was. And come to find, later that summer of '86, the 20th anniversary, the players gathered. Curt quit his job that he had worked so hard to attain to come attend the 20th anniversary. And, I was really rooting for him. And he wound up working fantasy camp some, and he wrote a manual on baseball. And I don't know that he ever really found his way in business. And then he had, I can't remember the type of cancer he had, but he died. And it was a sad story, but I'll just never forget my interview with Curt Blefary, who just poured his heart out to me. And then the unbelievable sort of postscript to this, I'm sitting at my desk years later, his wife, his widow, calls me. And she is at a campground in, I can't remember where, outside Baltimore, and says, I have driven from Florida with Curt's ashes. And I want to pour them, I want to put them over home plate at Memorial Stadium, because that's what he wanted. And can you help me do this? She asked me, can you help me do this? And I'm like, I said, I don't know. This was right when Memorial Stadium was being demolished, and they were building Camden Yards. I said, well, I'll try, and spoke to the stadium authority and powers that be, and some other people got involved. And, these situations are a little funny. People are funny about this stuff. But anyway, they paused the demolition and let her do it. And so, an amazing story. And yeah, so that's a piece I wrote about on Substack, the last